4:36 p.m. I've been gone since 9 a.m. Like, actually before that, obviously, right? Left my house at like 8:40, 8:50, something along there. And I'm just now getting back after spending hours inside. The library, conducting research, learning how to do professional research and how to use Google to find exclusive .edus and educational stuff, and I took a bath last night, went to bed with my hair all wet. Wake up, hair is all mad. Right? It's also mad because, of course, like hair tie. Hair tie helps. You guys, I had a superiorly amazing conversation with my professor today, and she's a mom, and she's super cool and super helpful and gave me so much advice. I'm going to be tweeting some of her words in just a little bit. Twitter has been one of my greatest outlets. I've been excessively enjoying posting through there, although I feel like limited in what I can express through there as well. You know? It gets all complicated. I finished my paper. I'm not super duper proud of it. You know, I did it basically last minute. I mean, it's due tomorrow morning, technically. I emailed her to revise it to see what she says, and I should maybe get an email back, and then maybe I can go back to the library before they close. They close at 8, and another thing I was gonna say. No idea. Whatever. Library closes at 8. The cafe closes at 9. So technically I have like spaces where I can go use the computers at school. You know, even if I had my own computer, I think I would rather go to the school. I'm also growing an increasing value for a desktop computer. When I dated Michael Mayhew, he had a beautiful system that he built from scratch, and like super lovely desk and just beautiful area to actually like do it. You know, and he made music, and yeah, he did Photoshop. He did a lot of computer stuff. Excessively gifted when it came to that stuff, actually. I actually took the time to clean my car. I put everything in like bags, like trash, and then dirty clothes, and then my trunk has some too. Dude, my teacher gave me some of the best advice ever. I have it like written down on paper, and I'm excited to like tweet those. I just got home, as I stated, and Dennis knows that I haven't ate today. Yesterday I had an apple, thanks to my teacher giving them out, along with either oatmeal cream pies, although I just chose the apple. And speaking of which, I thought of pie because she knows how important it is for me to stay away from sugar, and like I was nearly manic this morning. Like, she also believes me that I'm on the spectrum, which is awesome personally, because a lot of times, like, frankly, especially with guys that have a crush on you, they don't like to accept to know that you have autism, like as if it makes them feel weird, like as if they're with someone who's like retarded and doesn't have like cognizant capability of like making conscious decisions or something. Maybe it makes them feel bad. I don't know. I don't really know. Okay, I just know that like I noticed that usually a lot of times if I'm interested in a dude, a lot of times the dude would be like, no, you don't have it, and they're like in denial, and they get like angry about it. And like, I recognize this pattern in people, okay? People think about being on the spectrum as such a bad thing. In some ways I get the stigma, and there was a time where I was like, yeah, I was masking. I didn't want people to know. Although it's like something that I'm kind of like becoming proud of because of like my artistic abilities, or, you know, it's hard to explain. It's just, it kind of brings comfort in like having a label and having like a section where it's like, wow, there's like, this is a thing, you know? I mean, it's weird. So you, and she definitely thinks I'm on the spectrum, and I found like a lot of other new spectrum stuff that really resonated with me that I would like to share with people, because I think that there's a lot of people that are on the spectrum. Hey, you want to know what I just realized too out loud? even though, I mean, whatever. So I noticed just now that the guys that got angry with me are the guys that I thought were on the spectrum too and never said anything. Boys and girls on the spectrum are two completely different things. And a lot of times boys can imitate girls, you know what I'm saying? Like have the same thing. Like, so it's like, it's weird. That's all, I mean, communication's difficult right now. I'm kind of excited and I feel pressure to go inside because Dennis offered for us to go out to an Indian food place, which I've only had twice in my life. Once at Namaste, which is this Indian place that I went with Wolf and Allie. That's kind of like a buffet thing. And then, two, in Bellingham, Washington, thanks to Zachary, I got to experience some kind of Indian food that I actually thought was super good. When I went to the other place with Wolf and Allie, I was like, meh. Though the stuff with Zach, oh. And like there was a day where he had to go to work and he kind of like left me his leftovers of what he ordered. Oh my god, you guys. I didn't know I could like Indian food like that. And like, just like, I kind of also have like this thing, like, you know how I hate stigmas? Well, I kind of hate like racial stuff. So like, Indian food kind of just like threw me for a whirlwind. That's why I always had the problem calling people slaves when I played with the BDSM thing, and I always wanted something else and tried to be like Masonites until, thanks to DCS, we came up with the whole agent to my happiness thing, when really actually he said it about himself being that for me, and I just kind of stole it and have been running with it. You know, I'm also dealing with like a lot of clashing when it comes to the BDSM stuff. You know me, I was in school for psychiatry, you know, so originally my concepts on BDSM is like exactly how less people who practice BDSM are less suicidal and they have more outlets and blah, blah, you know. But at the same time, I'm also recognizing from my own personal experience where there's a lot of unhealthy people that are inside the BDSM community, and therefore it can be very unhealthy to have any type of relationship with these kinds of people. So therefore that kind of stuff can actually be 10 times worse for you depending on who you connect with. And like, remember, I don't know if, like I'm just gonna reiterate this, like, okay, so I talk a lot about, and I like, this is a huge part of me in my life, relationships. Whether you're banging or you're not, your friends, your enemies, or whatever, we all have like these relationships with people, like teacher and guidance, and like, there's always gonna be like sexual energy. You call it sexual, like it's not, like, I hate labels again though too, because like sometimes like what you perceive to be this, it's that, and like really it's like a different frequency. I'm just attempting to communicate with you in the words that I know, and I need to enhance my vocabulary, and frankly some of you don't have, you know, the vocabulary that I have, so therefore you can't really comprehend the things I say. Like a lot of people don't really know what cognitive dissonance is, and therefore it just gets really frustrating at trying to convey the messages that one has within thyself. And then something else that came up is about how, you know how like boys or guys are like always like, you know, they use their words to manipulate girls to get what they want. And then like, you know, it's not just boys, because essentially that's all that stuff that's called framework and how you frame things. Like I could frame things so it makes you want to give me this response instead. Like let's say I want you to take me out to the movies, right? So am I going to frame things so you're going to want to take me to the movies, or am I going to frame things so you want to stay home and stay away from me? You know, it's framework. You know, we do this in our minds to ourselves and the things that we have framework towards. Like some people have like this horrible framework towards money. Like I'm never going to have money. I'm so poor, or I can't do that. I can't afford it. You know, like you create this horrible prison about money and these horrible fake belief systems and attachments, and like you believe it, so therefore it becomes integrated in the system, even if it's a virus to your soul or not. Like you live it, man, and it's all fake. It's all your own creation. So there's like 3 other points that were supposed to be mentioned, though they're just completely like gone now because we're in a whole nother different dimension or level of consciousness. Relationships. Yeah, exactly. Like how, I mean, I feel like I mentioned this in another video, to be honest. So it like makes me like not even want to talk about it. I'm huge on like not repeating myself, by the way. It irritates me to have to repeat myself and reteach lessons, and like I hate what I call ask holes. I cannot remember who taught me that, by the way. Somebody taught me that. There's people that are called ask holes, okay? And basically people, they just keep asking and asking and asking, help me, I need guidance, please, I need this, I need, you know, they want answers, they need help. And then you give them like all of the steps, and then they're like, I'm still miserable and I haven't even tried, or I tried and I messed up so I gave up, and blah, 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 blah. You created your storyline. Bear with me, like, I've been channeling and, like, I've been so poetic and artistic in my writing and my words. It's made me very happy, and I just, like, went somewhere to a piece of writing, which was, I lost it again. Poof. It's something to do with, like, how you create your character and how you write the story or something like that. It was really, really nice, though. And, like, this is why I need to have, like, a journal on me at all times. I need more Pilot G2s. Because this pen is poopy. I need to energetically cleanse. I'm not a fan of this notebook, by the way. I thought I was being clever by going to Dollar Tree and, like, buying 3 of these. Though, look, the cover ripped off, and, like, exactly, this is flimsy. This does not make me want to write on it. But I like, kind of just want to throw it away. I have this book that is special. Although, remember, I'm supposed to write down your thoughts, dreams, quotes, and other fucking shit that deeply inspires that crazy good mind of yours. I'll start you off, bitch. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. It is never too late to become what you might have been. I enjoy this very much. And so far, all I had written... I found a writing that I had with Sarah. So far it's just the 2 all chakras at all levels, which frankly needs to be done more regularly. So there's that. My friend Stefan, who has the same exact birthday as my mother, he gave me this. And I feel like I should be using it more. I could have been journaling, and I need to be journaling. How about start journaling? You guys, can we just, like, look at my handwriting? My handwriting is poop. I, like, rush through everything. I can also make really beautiful handwriting, though. Like, let's come up with something else we need to do. Alright. Maybe I can't really write that beautiful. I'll show you some contrasts of writing. I'm making a to-do list. I need to... Is it because I'm, like, not on a table? I guess I just have really bad handwriting. Sometimes I can be prettier, though, alright? And sometimes I can be worse. I need to do all these things. And then part of me just wants to, like, throw the book and not do anything. Frankly, I feel like I need a break, and in some ways I feel like I deserve it. I know that I've been multitasking and, like, working, updating YouTube and OnlyFans and doing college. Like, I just, like, I want a moment to just completely chill, to go eat, veg out, and bring this stuff upstairs before the sun goes down. Because that's been my excuse before. You guys, I can't take it. I can't take it. I've gotten the urge like 10 times now. I gotta give this to you, okay? I'm gonna give you some things, okay? My teacher gave me some incredible words. And, like, I wrote down notes somewhere. Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh no! You guys, I'm having a meltdown. I'm gonna have a meltdown. WTF, mate? No! Oh no! Where is it? I don't know where I wrote it down. Uh-oh. I'm starting to get concerned. Oh no. I gotta go. I might have thrown it out. I gotta do some stuff. I love you. Bye.